If you feel like you're tired literally all the time, like you could sleep at any moment, but no matter how long you sleep, you never actually feel rested, there's a reason for that, and it's not that you're lazy, weak, or doing something wrong. And just so you know upfront, if you want the full reset process that actually fixes this, instead of just masking it, I laid it all out in the guide. But even without that, understanding what's happening here usually changes how people see their exhaustion completely. Here's the confusing part for most people. Wanting to sleep and being able to recover from sleep are not the same thing. You can feel overwhelmingly sleepy and still not be capable of real rest. In fact, that constant desire to sleep is often a sign that your system is depleted, not relaxed. Your body isn't asking for sleep because it's calm. It's asking for sleep because it's running on empty. Most people assume they're tired because they didn't sleep enough, but if that were true, sleeping longer would fix it. And for people stuck in this pattern, it doesn't. You sleep 7, 8, 9 hours, maybe even more, and you wake up feeling just as heavy, just as foggy, sometimes even worse. That's when people start blaming their bed, their routine, their schedule, their age, or their bad sleep genes. But the real issue is simpler and more frustrating. Your nervous system never fully powers down, so sleep turns into downtime instead of repair. When your system lives in a low-grade stress state for long enough, not panic, not constant anxiety, just ongoing pressure, it stops entering deep recovery. You might fall asleep, you might stay asleep, but internally the system stays slightly alert, slightly guarded, like it's resting with one eye open. That's why you're tired all the time. Not because you don't sleep, but because your system never truly rests. This also explains why the tiredness feels different from normal sleepiness. It's not the cozy, end-of-day kind of tired. It's heavy, dull, like your body is dragging itself through the day. Your mind feels slow, motivation feels unreliable, and no amount of coffee really fixes it. It just props you up temporarily. Here's the part most people don't hear often enough. Real recovery only happens when the nervous system believes it's safe enough to let go. If that belief isn't there, the body will keep asking for sleep, but it won't know how to use it properly. So you end up in this awful loop. You're sleepy all day, you look forward to sleep, you finally get to bed, and then either you sleep lightly, wake up often, or sleep straight through, but wake up feeling like nothing happened. Because nothing did, at least not at the level that actually restores you. This is why naps don't fix it. This is why weekends don't fix it. This is why vacations help for a week, and then the exhaustion comes right back. You're not missing rest, you're missing shutdown. And shutdown is not the same as lying down. Most people never actually end their day in a way their nervous system recognizes. They stop working, but they don't stop monitoring. They close the laptop, but they don't close the internal loop. Their system stays in just-in-case mode. Just in case something needs attention. Just in case something goes wrong. Just in case they need to be ready. Over time, that becomes your baseline. And once that happens, your body starts conserving energy automatically. It lowers output. It dulls sensation. It makes you tired. Not because you need more sleep, but because it doesn't trust recovery enough to give you full energy. That's why this exhaustion feels so personal. You feel like you're failing at something basic. Like everyone else figured out how to feel normal, and you didn't. But what's actually happening is that your system adapted to long-term demand, and now it doesn't know how to exit that mode. The good news, and this is the part people don't expect, is that this isn't permanent. Your nervous system didn't forget how to recover. It just stopped doing it automatically. And anything that's learned can be retrained. When people actually reset this properly, the change isn't dramatic or hyped. They don't wake up feeling euphoric. They wake up feeling normal, lighter, less dragged down, like their body actually did something useful overnight. And for a lot of people, that's the moment they realize how long they've been running on empty without noticing. That's what this question is really about. Not why am I sleepy, but why does my system keep asking for rest without ever letting me get it? If this feels uncomfortably accurate, that's not random. It usually means your system has been surviving for a long time, instead of recovering. I walk through exactly how to rebuild that recovery signal in the guide. Not with hacks or tricks, but by teaching the nervous system how to fully power down again. Because once that happens, the constant sleepiness